how does the swing feel then? Where's it at the moment? What do you feel's happening?
I don't know, to be honest.
You don't know?
Like, I've lost complete feel between here and here.
Okay.
You know, like impact. So I could do it and have the finish and feel like I'm going that way, and see the putt just go miles left, or like a big push cut. So it's like what I'm trying to do and finish whatever direction or shot, I'm not seeing what.
So you're not getting the feedback from the feet. You've not got the feel for the release.
Exactly. If there's a
shot.
disconnect there,
Yeah. So the swings kind of might feel similar, but you're getting different results.
Exactly, and I'll swing and might feel good strike, feel good balance finish, and just way left or block cuts or whatever. So, and the two-way miss doesn't help.
No. And that's why it's maybe just crept up to 5, is it? From what were you before?
I was down to 4.
Yeah.
I think it was more just I didn't play much last year, but like my best score last summer was maybe 75.
Yeah.
And a lot in the 80s.
Right.
So, yeah, a bit frustrating.
Yeah.
But like it was more just like, you know, when you're not finding fairways or
Yeah.
behind trees or whatever, you're always kind of playing in the back foot,
Yeah.
so you can't really get a score going.
What kind of shot shape have you been?
Nearly all
Same.
fades, pull fades,
Okay.
normally. Just straight pulls. So that would be pretty typical. High,
Yeah.
but a cut at the end. At least if the miss was consistent, you could play with it.
Yeah.
But it's not all over the shot.
There's the pull.
Yeah.
So it's kind of striking a bit low off the face as well.
Yeah, strike's not great, but
And
spinny.
but it's quite shallow. To connect the shot, the change of direction of the golf swing needs to be recognisable. That change of direction creates the golf shot. If you go on the board for me, you'll feel it. Just make a few swings on the board, just half swings. And what I want you to notice is that you're swinging the golf club at the same time you're banging the board.
Yeah.
So if you just do that again for me, so you're moving, so the swing is at the same time. That's different now, but when you first swung it,
Yeah, it was pretty much the same.
everything was
wasn't it?
moving together.
Yeah.
So that means you swing back, and then you're swinging down, and there's no middle bit. We're losing that phase of motion where we could really be allowing ourselves to move in a much more of a dynamic response to the shot we intend to play, and that's how we start to recognise the golf shot that's about to happen. That's how we're going to recognise its release. We're recognising the delivery. We're swinging it back, and that's important, of course. But as soon as you change direction, you've got a club that's going that way, a body that's moving this way, and you're creating separation, you're creating time. So now you've actually got the opportunity to sense what's going to happen with the arms. But if everything's moving together, I don't know what's moving when, and what's actually influencing the movement, because it's just one blur, because everything's moving together, it's a block. We need to move in a way that amplifies our awareness. We're very sensitive to the face and the path. We can feel what's going on right at the end of the chain, the fine motor end of the chain.
Yeah, I don't have that feel at all right now.
What we've got is like we've got a general motor pattern, a gross motor pattern here, but what we've lost is there, but we're just not switching it on, is that sense of what's happening at the end, or actually throughout the whole chain on a much finer level. We've got to become much more attuned to what we're doing. So we've got to be able to, first of all, recognise where the body is, where we are in space at any moment in time. But to do that, we've got to recognise where all the components are relative to each other. But we don't have to do this in a technical way. It's a feeling. It's over very quickly. But once you start to sequence, you can feel the hand. I can feel my elbow. As soon as I switch my attention onto a certain part of my body, I can sense where the chest is. I know where, my feet, I can feel my feet now, I know where they're going, but if everything's moving together, the opportunity to develop that awareness doesn't exist. Hi guys, just a quick message about our upcoming trip to Turkey. We've had 2 international trips already. Turkey last year, Abu Dhabi a couple of weeks ago. Fantastic successes. Looking forward to our next one, which is back in Turkey. We're so happy with that resort. We were blown away last time. The Gloria Resort, 5-star. It's 5 nights, 4 full days of coaching and playing with myself and the team. There's myself and Sam and George, on the range coaching, short game, full swing, putting, and then on the golf course there's Foz and Belty for the tour player experience. You get a chance to play, practice, spend time with us, first evening meet and greet, and then every evening we all eat together, breakfast together. It's a fully immersive week in the whole coaching system. I hope you can make it. It's the 26th of March and we hope to see you there. There's 12 places, so please be quick. Essentially, the system's been, it's a bit numb.
Yeah, that's exactly how it feels at the moment, and like the margin for error is minimal. So I feel I have to time it
And
so
it is.
perfectly.
Timing is, you're on an absolute knife edge with the timing because it's all got to move together at the right time. So we're going to start on here. I want you to just straighten your legs and just roll back and forth. Okay, cool. So what I want you to do now is I want you to shift the pressure forward, but that's going to propel you up now. So you're going to go up, but the toes go down. That's it. That's better. So what you did first was you used your pelvis to move the feet.
Yeah.
So now it is doing a different job, and this is also limited now. We've restricted what its potential can be because to move the feet that way, I'm doing this. So if that's gone, okay? That's denied me the opportunity to do this. These are going to need the force from the ground, otherwise I've got to action this myself. So I can, for example, I can jump and watch the shoulders. I'm not doing anything, but they're shrugging.
Yeah.
They're reacting to the force. But if I don't have that, and I'm moving this way or this way,
Yeah.
these are rendered now static. If I want to move these, I've got to actively.
That's what it
Action
feels
it.
like in my swing. Yeah, I'm definitely.
It looks
using
like
these.
it. The whole thing's under like an active tension. Tip your pelvis down like that, and then you could pop your pelvis. So this works with your toes. Your toes spring your belt buckle up. That's it. And that's just shrugged your shoulders.
Yeah.
Good. Different feel.
Yeah.
And you can start to push a little bit. You can start to use the footwork. Yeah, that's it. And then if you just step on the board and tip the board with the weight shift. That's it. And with the rotation, that's it. What you can do now is you can start to let the pelvis drop and pop, so you can drop the pelvis down more. That's it. So as soon as that's from there, the first thing you want to do is get the pelvis down. Yeah, but earlier than that, straight down. So it goes straight down, it drops. Yes. Now, notice what just happened when you did that. Do that again. Hold it there. Notice you've not rotated your body to the target yet.
No.
So you've got all this rotation to use. So you've shifted first, and now you've got all this to use. So so it's later. Now you've got to go up and down. But you've got to go down almost before you get to the top.
Yeah.
You're loading the levers,
Yeah.
and they're miles behind you. So it's like now you're in the driving seat. It's up to you where you want to go with it, when you want to release, what you want to do.
Yeah, it feels like at the here, and then all I need to do is push up.
Exactly. There you go. Yeah. Let's have a couple of shots. See how it feels. It's different. Different sound that.
Better flight as well. Not as much pulley and cutting.
Sharp. Just try that for me. So your feet should come off the floor, it's like landing a cleat. Yeah, just let your feet just come off the floor. So you're actually dropping as your feet are coming up. Drop more. That's it. It's going to leave your arms behind. Yeah, brilliant. This is the kind of speed you need in a golf swing with the pelvis.
Yeah. Like that feels so alien to me.
It's high impulse, high force, short time. Bang, and then that can go. Awesome. Well done. That was very different with your right leg and right hip. Nice. Nice, well done.
Feels like the lower body's round like this, but the upper body's back here.
Yeah.
And you just kind of go up.
Yeah. It's more like that now, isn't it?
Yeah. Instead of.
Shot. That's beautiful.
Yeah, flight's definitely better.
So it's just an up and down with a rotation of the torso, but don't fling this around. Keep it connected to the torso. Yes. Nice. So take that now, play on the board and sense that action that you had with the mushy with the clubs. Good feel?
Yeah.
and then you're loading it elastically for you to then just recoil, and you'll create even more elastic load as you change direction, because you've loaded it already, now you're loading it even more as you go down.
Yeah, it feels this is rotating a lot more.
Yeah.
Well, I think I just kind of did that.
That was good. Just got a bit early with your release. Just awesome. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah. Now, you've got this going on. That's awesome.
Hold on.
Different feeling.
Yeah, really good.
Looks totally different.
I'm looking forward to seeing in the video how the swing changes, you know.
Exactly.
That was
awesome. Thanks, mate.
Cheers,
Well done.
really enjoyed that.
Yeah, me too.
Cheers,
That's
mate.
brilliant.
Well done, mate. Nice to
watch
meet you.
that.
Well done, good.